We're back, we're back, we're back. I actually had to turn my phone off. I couldn't, my actual phone completely froze. So I had to turn it completely off. And then it wouldn't let me get back on. Hold on 1 second. Let me see here. Okay, better. It just don't want me to say what I got to say tonight. Hey, Stinky Puddle, how are you? Thank you, everyone that came back. Thank you for coming back. Those of you all who were here originally, thank you so much. And for those watching the replay, we had a little glitch where my phone rang and it took the stream down. So now I am back. Thank you for coming in and watching the replay. Okay. Hey, Tyreek, how are you? How are you? Seabass, hello, hello, hello. Hey, Bree, welcome in, welcome in. Larita, GG, hello, hello, hello. Ola Joe, thank you for coming back. And thank you for coming back. Hey, Stinky Puddle. Hello, hello, hello. Let me see who else. Did I miss anybody else that came in? I'm on top chat. I need to be on live chat myself. Yes. Okay. Hello, Growing with Donnie. Welcome in. Welcome in. Thank you for coming. Thank you for coming. Let's see. Veggie Farm. Hello, hello, hello. Thank you for coming in. Hey, Lion Crest. How are you? Welcome in, fam. Welcome in. Welcome in. Let me see. Bougie Prepper. I hope I spoke to everybody. Thank you all for coming back. Those who were on the first live. So, I guess the atmosphere doesn't want me to say what I need to say. Yes, 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 yes. Anne is saying something. Let me go down here and say, I'm not sure I can go back to tell the ones waiting, but I think they are all, hopefully they will. That's why I put on there, I'm back, because both of them probably are back on or something. Both of them will probably be up. Both lives will probably be up. So that's why I put that in there. Still working. Okay, Tariq. Okay, yes. Well, thank you for stopping in, even though you're still working. Yes, yes, yes. All right, all right, all right. Stinky Puddle. Hey there, Groovy Lady. Gigi Natural. Amazing, amazing. Yes. Before, guys, I was just getting into the fact that actually time is of the essence, but I was going over those of you all who had just come in. I was giving the example of right now, everything that's going on, this is our warning. Okay? This is our 2 week, 2 month, 6 month, 1 day, whatever you want to call it, warning. We're blessed to have this warning, and we need to take heed to it. I have been blessed to live across the United States in multiple states. And there's something that I notice. Right now, I'm on the East Coast. Now, when you're on the East Coast, every single year, seems like no matter what, we get hit by the hurricanes. The West Coast has problems with their wildflowers. They wish wildfires every single year. It just seems that way. Now, it may not be every single year, but those two things. On the East Coast, you got your hurricanes coming. It's coming. On the West Coast, you have your wildfires. In the Midwest, you've got hurricane season. But on the West Coast, you have people notifying people. They're saying, the fires are here. You may need to evacuate, get your things ready, have your bag at your door, da-da-da-da-da. On the East Coast, they're saying, the hurricane's coming. Evacuate, board up, do what you got to do. It's on its way. Typically, we have a good amount of time. Hey, Tommy, how are you? How are you? Thank you for coming in. Typically, we have a good amount of time to prepare, like now. Now, in the Midwest, where you got your tornadoes coming, you see, you could be anywhere. That's why when you have the tornadoes coming, all you get is the siren. And it could come on a beautiful day. Because when I lived in the Midwest, it was beautiful outside. We'd be outside doing something. All of a sudden, the sirens would go off. And you need to know where to go to take cover. You do not have any time to prepare. But you see, right now we do. Hey, 2%, welcome in, welcome in. Thank you for coming. Thank you for coming. We have that time, but I see so many people here on the East Coast when the hurricanes come, they just keep going about their daily life, no preparation, nothing whatsoever. Seabed said, that's me, Michigan. Absolutely. There is no time. You know where to go. When you hear those sirens, everybody in your house know where to go and where to stay until it's time. Either it hits, it doesn't, it's time to come out. You don't have, there's no tornado that say, oh, now they say the conditions might be, the weather conditions might be right for one. But when it's time for it to hit, mm-mm. But those hurricanes, they almost had those down to a perfect science as to, oh, it's going to hit shore at 4 o'clock tomorrow afternoon. And you just sitting there like, okay, come on. And then when it hits, so many people are saying, oh, I really didn't think it was coming. Or I didn't think to do this. Or I didn't do, really? So my question to everybody, hello, Laura. Hello, my goodness, I caught a lie. Yes, you did. Yes, hey, hey. Thank you for coming in. My question is, I always, you all have heard me say this in my lives all the time when I'm talking about all the YT stuff. And I said, if you don't know, it's best to err on the side of caution. So why wouldn't you do that in real life? What harm would it do to prepare? Best yet, I think that's you. Go out and come back in. I don't think anybody else is buffering right now. If they are, let me know. Please let me know. But I'm not buffering on my end. So go back out and come back in, and maybe that'll solve your buffering problem. I don't understand why people panic when nothing has happened. Now, we were in the Midwest and the tornado sirens was going off and there was no warning. I could understand the panic. But every day, everybody's going to the store. Places that had a lot of stock and food are now saying their shelves are empty. Hello, LG. Howdy to you too. Thank you for coming in. Thank you so much for coming in. We had a horrible storm last year. The air turned swampy green, quiet. I text my fam. It was in the basement in case we lost electricity. My neighbor called. But see, that's crazy. I don't know why your neighbor calling you a fool. What harm does it do? Okay? People are always saying they need this, they want this, but you're not preparing for it. And maybe you can't prepare for everything. Nobody can prepare for everything. There's always going to be an essence of unknown. There's always going to be a situation where you can say, well, you know what, I did this, but I didn't do that. But you do the best you can do. You do what you know how to do, whatever that may be. Whatever that may be. You don't have to wait until somebody says, okay, all the grocery stores in the area, we're closing because we are completely out of stock now. Then you're like, oh my God, I forgot. Oh my God, I didn't get. When you had the opportunity. And I realized that a lot of people feel like, well, I don't have the means to prep. I don't have the means to do this. I don't have the means to go out and buy a bunch of stuff. Okay, but let me ask you something. If you wrote down everything you did and everything you ate this week alone, just this 1 week, just take a pencil and write down everything you did, everything you ate, and every place you went. And tell me, on that list, did you spend any money that could have went to something else? And I guarantee you, somebody ate at McDonald's. Somebody went to Starbucks. Somebody did something that wasn't that. Somebody just bought a candy bar or a donut. Somebody bought something they did not necessarily need, but then they say they don't have the means. It's not about having the means. It's what you choose to do with the means that you have. That's what it is. Hello, F.R. Humphrey. Welcome in, welcome in. Thank you. Exactly, Seabass. I know that's right. It's not about what you have. You know, if I got 25 cents and you got 25 cents, and I choose to put my 25 cents in a drawer until it turns to 50 cents, and you go buy a piece of candy with your 25 cents, don't look at me when I got 50 cents and you got zero. Because that's what I chose to do. So it's all starts all in the decision making and the choices that we make. 2% says 99-cent stores still have good food. And yes, they do. And that's another thing. Thank you, 2%, because you just brought up a whole nother issue that I have. that I have. Seabass says absolutely a bag of rice. Amen. And do it one item at a time if you have to. Time goes by like that. And if you just start one dime, one piece of anything at a time, before you know it, you look around your cabinets be full. You be like, well, yes. I just put it in my budget to get some freedom seeds on a weekly basis. There you go. Hey, G Mama. Hello, hello. Welcome in, welcome in. Hey, Black Tropical Homestead. Welcome in. Hey, fam. How are you doing? Go get your goods before the prices go up. Probably getting... Boom, Tommy. Boom. Exactly. That's right. Before the prices go up. So a lot of you all saw the video that I recently did about the 8 foods. That's not an all-exclusive list by any means at all, but the 8 foods that pretty much last a lifetime will probably outlast you. Well, not so much on YouTube, but on social media. I got read the riot act when I put sugar in there. Ola Joe says, I'm buying stuff for my house and then maybe hair or nails, a movie or game. Exactly. You just keep at. Oh, and that's another thing. Ola Joe just made me remember I need to speak on too when I get through with the sugar thing. I just went out of soups, peaches, cup noodles, and super cheap air. There you go, 2%. There you go. Now, sugar. White sugar was on my list. And I even said in the video that that's a very controversial thing. Personally, I consume very, very little white sugar. Even when I'm baking, I use organic cane juice, dried organic cane juice, as opposed to white sugar. But you better believe I got some bags of white sugar. Not because I might need to eat it. But did you know? I got a list here. Now, I do have a list because I had planned to say that. White sugar, the kind that we all want to stay away from, is good for a whole lot of other things that may come in handy if it hits the fan. When you can't find it, oh boy, yes, that's right. When you can't find it, you'll need it. But even if you still find it and you don't want to consume it, this is a list of things. And I'm going to just run down this list really quick here. Okay, first of all, everybody pretty much knows with a little vinegar, it'll keep your fresh flowers longer. But did you know it removes grass stains? It'll cool your tongue. If you burn your tongue, eat something really hot. And if you got kids and they put something in their mouth that's really hot, especially if it's something sticky like cheese or something, they burn their tongue, give them a pinch of sugar. Cool that tongue right down. It'll trap flies with a little vinegar and wasps. It'll clean your coffee grinder. If you're grinding up your coffee, it'll clean that out. People always ask me, how do you keep your coffee grinder and your spice grinder the same? You clean it with a little sugar. It keeps your bread fresh. It keeps your cheese from mold. And put a couple of ice cubes in an airtight container with your cheese, and your cheese will not mold. It gets gunk off your hands. You make a paste, rub your hands together. You got something gunky on your hands, it'll get it right off. And it will treat wounds because it will draw the moisture out of your wound. Before you treat a wound and you bandages up, if you put some sugar on it, it'll pull that moisture out, which will keep it from building up bacteria. And the list goes on. And it's still true. A little bit of sugar helps the medicine go down. Okay? Yes. Let's see. Tommy says, whatever I get is probably controversial, but prep your house. You may be able to barter. That's another thing. Anything you have can be used as a bartering tool. 2% says, I did not know that about the cheese. Mm-hmm. Yes, ma'am. Seabass says, when people can't eat how they are now, the body will crave, and not in a good way. We all go through changes. That's right. Sugar makes the face. Yes, it does. Hey, try it, Biden. Yes, it does. It does make an excellent face scrub. Yes, it does. Let me go back up, see if I missed any other comments. Yes. Okay, I think I got them all. Yes, yes, yes. And that's another thing. Ola Joe says, she says she's going to buy a movie or two. Okay, so that's another thing. When we prep, we have to think about prepping outside of food. Prepping is everything that we do. We should be self-contained wherever we live, meaning I like to go out and walk. When I walk about 4 or 5 miles. I like to go out early in the morning and walk. Well, let's just say there was chemical warfare going on or something, and we were all told, you better stay inside, or I don't know what's going to happen to you if you go outside. Well, chances are I'm not going to go walking so freely. So I need to make sure that whatever I need to keep my body in a good physical condition, because see, you can eat, but if you ain't in physical condition, you can't run, okay? You can't run, you can't knock nobody else out, you can't withstand a fall. A lot of people, especially as we get older, I have taken so many falls. Y'all wouldn't believe. I'm clumsy, really. Taking so many falls but I get right back up because I keep my body limber. I'm on my floor all the time, okay? I stretch all the time. I hula hoop all the time. As a matter of fact, I was saying the other day, I haven't been hula hooping as much as I was before because I was hula hooping. I had gotten almost up to 2 hours straight on a hula hoop without it dropping. That's a total body workout. And I walk. I don't plan on falling and not being able to get up. Now, it may happen, but I'm not going to plan for it. I'm going to try to do what I can do to ward that off. So we have to think, don't just think food. Everybody's so concerned about food. Stop worrying about food and worry about everything. Prep for everything. And don't prep because something's happening now. It may never get that bad right now. But it's coming. Everything. Go back, read old books. Go back, read the Bible. Go back in history and time. Now, I didn't live through the Depression, but I have lived through many things. I have lived through more things happening twice. Most things are on a 20-year cycle. It's going to come around again, and there's nothing we can do about it. It is the life cycle. And if you don't believe me, just keep right on living, and you will live right on through it. You say, man, that happened then, it's happening again. So, we may be prepping now for something that may not even occur for 5 or 10 years. But if you prep now, you won't have to prep then. Because the things we're doing and accumulating, we should be doing it in a manner that it will last us our lifetime. We really should. Let me see. I saw some people come in here. I wanted to make sure I spoke. Seabass says puzzles. Yes, whatever it is that you do, whatever it is you like to do, you do. When I was a little girl, I'll never forget, my mother told me, and she probably told me this because of what she probably went through. She said, as you grow up and you get older and you get your own house, she said you should have everything you need and want to do. Anything that you would leave your house and go and do should be in your house to do. She said, you shouldn't have to feel like, oh, I got to go out because I got to go party. You better get you a record player and some records and turn it on and dance in your house. Want to go out and have a drink? You better get you a stock bar and have it in your house. Whatever it is you feel that you need to leave your house and go do, you should be self-sufficient enough to stay at home and have everything you need and be happy with the things you have at home. Be happy with them. True. 2% says true. If it came down to running, I'm just either hiding or laying down. And you know what? We have time. Put one foot in front of the other. That's all you got to do. and keep doing it. And you will keep doing it and doing it and doing it and doing it. If you're not used to exercise, I tell this to people all the time, everybody can't run because of physical capabilities or disabilities. They can't run. But if you have use of your arms, then make use of your arms. Work out. Find something. If you have to start with a canned good, start with a canned good. If you are a well-abled body and you walking around and your only problem is a little weight and maybe you don't have weights in your house, I got every kind of weight in my house. I got dumbbells, I got the bar, I got kettlebells, I got it all in my house. And I use it all. But if I didn't have that, the best weight in the entire world that you can use if you have nothing else, and sometimes even when you have something else, is your own body weight. If you got a step in your house, you get up and you put one foot on that step and you step back down. You put the next foot on the step and you step back down. You need one step. One step is all you need to work out with. If you got a bunch of steps, you walk the steps in your house. There's no excuse. Oh, hey, little bitty Elijah, we got a new member to the Scaredy Cat crew, Hey, welcome back. Little bitty Elijah, welcome to the Scaredy Cat crew. Yay. Thank you. All right. There is no excuse to not be somewhat physically fit. Like I said, if you can't walk and you got use of your arms, then your arms should be powerful. You hear me? Powerful. If you don't have no weights, take a canned good. And if you breathing hard when you working out, then do more and breathe a little harder. Anybody never died because they breathed hard? You might die if you got out of breath, but not because you breathing. You just working out and you breathing hard. Something else might go on, okay? But if you're tired and you're perspiring, that's a good thing. And if you just do a little bit a day, start with 5 minutes a day. And I guarantee you, 5 minutes a day for 1 week, every day for 5 minutes, do one exercise, just one, pick one, and do it. And at the end of that week, I bet you can go 10 minutes. Start off with 5. Get cans of soup or cans, do 5. And I bet at the end of the week you can do 10. It's that easy. You just got to do it. You know? So we have to get our mind, body, soul, everything needs to be prepped. Because if we're not in the right mindset, nothing else is going to matter. Yes, growing with Donnie, a bottle of water. A bottle of water. It puts on a little bit more weight than what you have right now. And that's all you need. That's all you need. Oh, we got a new member, Loretta King. Thank you. Welcome to the Scaredy Cat crew. The Scaredy Cat crew. Yay. Woohoo. All right. Thank you, Loretta. Welcome in. I know I have mods in here. Could you please drop the new members links, please? I'd appreciate that. Let me go back up and see. Tommy says, whatever I get is probably contra. Oh, I read that. I'm way up. Let me go down. People can eat, hey, buy it. Yes. I saw that. True. I saw that. Bougie Prepper said, every time I go to the dollar store, I pick up coloring books, word search, and other activity books in case of grid. There you go. Yes. 2% that's smart. That is. Ola Joe says, see, Bess, I bought some good books from the dollar store and got a Stephen King, one from the grocery. See? Books to read. That's right. Keep your mind going. Keep everything. Hey, them groceries. Welcome in. Thank you for coming. Need books. Internet might not be available. There you go. That's right. And that's another thing. Because the internet has become our source of encyclopedias, so to speak, We go there for research. We go there for information. We go there for anything. When you find something on the internet, hey, Oreo Mouse, welcome in, welcome in. Thank you for coming. When you find something on the internet that's informational, that could, thank you a little bit for sharing me out, that you could use, make sure you write it down. Make sure you write it down. Because you may not could get back into that internet to find out whatever it is. So if it's a how to do something and you think you're going to need it, write it down. Because like you said, may not have the internet, may not have anything, but if you write it down, then you have it. You can refer right back to it. Let me see. Seabeth says, me too, Ola Joe. I love that story. Yes, I started adding kid items to my stock because my house will be the go-to for my older daughter. See, boom. And they will have things. That's right. Coloring books too, something to occupy your mind for a while. Yes, I like word search. I love word search. Hey, Nana, how are you? Welcome in. Thank you for coming. How are you? So good to see you. Yes, Loretta King says, my husband, tell the young generation, keep living life, will teach you. That's right. I tell people that all the time. If you have not been through something or experienced something, just keep on living. It's bound to happen. It's bound to happen. Whatever it is, good or bad, it's bound to happen. Just keep right on living. Yes, make a plan with your family, extended family, where you're going if something hits the fan. That's right. If they say your house, have them start buying what they need or send you the money so you can buy it. There you go. Gigi says that's wisdom. Ola Joe says get those paper products. Shelves were almost empty at the store. That's right. Seabass says I love to loom hats, scarves, and yarn. Truer than true, Chef Pam says Stinky Puddle. Yes. Keep them knees be aching, be act. Yes, the knees, but you know what, 2%, I'm going to tell you something about those knees that's acting up. You want to know the best, two solutions for your knees acting up. If you just got plain old arthritis in your knees, I'm going to tell you something, two things that will help you. One, now I don't know how much you weigh, and I don't know how big you are, but if you have any extra weight on your body whatsoever, for every 5 pounds of weight you lose, now I may have this off, but it's something like 7 pounds of pressure off your knees. So if you lose 5 pounds, you'll feel the difference in your knees. And you know what else? Work the knees. And you don't have to do it fast. You don't have to do squats to work the knees. Okay? You can simply sit on the floor, bend them up and bend them down. You can sit in a chair and stretch them out straight and bend them up. You just need to move them. Your body and your joints, it's like the Tin Man on The Wizard of Oz. You got to keep it oiled. And the only way to keep it oiled is to keep it moving. Keep it moving. He said, good Lord, that means I'm adding, I'm not counting. Yes, that's right. Your body is weight. That's the best weight in the world is your own body because it's always with you. It's always with you. You don't need a lot. You don't need a big fancy treadmill or bike to ride or this or elliptical. This, all the weights and stuff that I mentioned that I got in here. Guess what? Every last single one of them, except my hula hoops, I got from the Goodwill. Most of my weights cost 99 cents a piece. I got them from the Goodwill. I got some one time. My husband looked at me like, you must go take that to the car because I ain't. I'm like, you think I'm not? You think I ain't pick it up and took it because he did? Yeah, buddy. I'll be ready for him and anybody else to come after me too. He didn't think I was going to be able to pick it up. He thought we was going to have to leave it there. And we wasn't going to be buying it that day. I looked at him, I'm like, you ain't gonna get that for me? He like, nope. I'm like, okay, cool. And I got it for myself. Like, I don't know who you think you're talking to. I got it for myself. You gotta get stuff for yourself. Come on now. Tommy says, me and my bunion walking started tomorrow. Ouch. Yeah, there you go. Get you some comfortable shoes. Hey, I already spoke to Oreo Mouse. Yes, I did. Viola Graham. I'm not sure if I spoke. I think you came in the last live, but I'm not sure I spoke to you in this live. So if I didn't, hello. And if I did, well, hello again. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. Growing without thrifting is great too. It is. I love it. I love it. Yes, I'm just going down here seeing what other comments I have. Sam Gloves, hello, hello, welcome in, welcome in. I did not see you come in. That's why I went back up the stream. Welcome in, welcome in. Thank you so much for coming. I love thrifting. I do too. Do you like gloves? Yes, I like gloves. I've started writing all the recipes down just in case. Yep, there you go. Have to write them down. Everything. Oh, you saw right? I bought a book for recipes. Yes. Yes, write it down, write it down. And as far as reading is concerned, I love informational reading. I am not the one that just like to sit down and read a book as far as a novel is concerned. But give me any book that's informational. Y'all would be amazed if I showed y'all some of the books I have that's just got informational and it's like, what? I just like reading informational stuff. Food by Faith. Hello, hello, welcome in, welcome in. Thank you for coming in. Hey, Suede Breeze. Hey, lady. How you doing? How you doing? Pretty sunshine. How you doing? Hello, hello. Yes, welcome in, everyone. Yeah, it's my weight. Yep, 2%. I'm telling you. 5 pounds, release 7 pounds of pressure off your knees. Lose the weight, and you will find that your knees won't be such a problem for you. Yes, yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Slide some oil to me. I know, right? The Tin Man, slide some oil to me. That's right. There you go. Yes, that's right. LOL, the Tin Man. Yeah, the Tin Man. Hey. Larry says, thank you, Ann Dale Homestead. Appreciate you. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Let me see. Let me see. LOL, keep it all. I know. Yep. Got to keep it all. Inside and out, Ann. Yeah, Seabass says, when I took care of my dear mother, she was 89. She got up every hour and a half, and we do laps around the house, walker and all. God blessed her. She was, see, do what you can do with what you have. What you have. Because I'm telling you, what you if it gets to the point you're prepping, you have all this food, what are you gonna do? Sit and eat 24/7 and nothing else? I don't think so. I don't think so. And that's another thing would be good to practice, which is intermittent fasting. Now I know some people have dietary restrictions, they have to take medicine, so they have to eat, but that don't mean you have to eat a whole. I have never seen any mess. Now, granted, I don't take no meds. I have no meds at all that I'm taking, praise you, Lord. But for the people who I have known that has taken meds and have been on meds, I've never in my entire life seen any medicine that read take with a complete plate of food. It says, may say take with food, but it don't say fill your plate up, let it runneth over, and take this. It don't say that. People stop using it as an excuse. Don't use that as an excuse. Yes, 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 yes. Um, what happened with Oreo Mouse? She's a long time supporter. What she say? What happened? Let me see. Let me look. Let me look. I can't see it. Oh, she was saying, she said, yes, Chef and more. Chef, for those of you all who don't know, do clowns like oil? I don't think Oreo, Gigi, hello everyone coming. I don't think Oreo Mouse meant any harm. She's been, oh, I can bring it. Yeah, I don't think she meant any harm. And if for those of you all who do not know, Chef and More was my original name on my cooking channel. So a lot of people that have been with me for a long time still call me Chef and Chef and More. It's like in their head. So I still answer to it. So I don't think she meant any harm by anything she was saying, but it could have sounded like that. I could see that. Thank you, Joe Much Gigi. Keep it up. You have my permission. Keep it up. Please keep it up. Yes, 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 yes. Bump that take, bump that take, bump that. I take meds and just started intermittent fast today. 16 to 8 or extreme 20. See? Yep, there you go. There you go. I do that. Physically, I can do that. I eat once a day sometimes, no distances. I do it all the time. I do it all the time. You just, okay, I thought they were calling you a clown. Thank you, Gigi. You do be on it, and I appreciate that. That's exactly what I want. Yes, indeed. Tommy, that's awesome. It will make you feel so much better if you did. Yes, yes. Nuts and dried cherries help if I get hungry. I said I love clouds. I know, Oreo. I told her to bring you back. I had read them. Gigi, she was on it. That's a good thing, though. That's a real good thing. I do intermittent fasting, but I don't do it necessarily. Hey, Dawn. Hello, hello. How you doing? How you doing? That's another old timey. I don't do intermittent fasting on purpose. Um, I just don't want to eat. I have a reason. I just like keep doing what I'm doing. Like, okay, I'll get to it. It's like I just, you know, I just eat when I get hungry and call it a day. Diana M, are you in here? Oh, okay. Yes, yes, yes. LOL, Gigi is all good. I was looking around myself. Yes. Does the clown need oil? Oiling the joint? Oh, yeah, 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 yeah. And Gigi, I'm going to make you a mod next time I go to a live. If I not need a good sniper. Yes, indeed, Tommy. Yes, indeed. Yes, 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 yes. So, you know, let's be mindful of what we're prepping for. And that's another thing. Don't just go out and grab a bunch of stuff. But this is also a good time that maybe it's time to experiment with some things. And when I say that, just like a lot of meat has been missing in the stores. So the meat is not, what I've noticed is the meat is not completely missing in the stores. The meat we want is missing in the stores. The meat we like is missing in the stores because everybody else wants it, because everybody else likes it. But that over there, I don't want that, okay? I'll leave that alone. But maybe you ought to get that, and maybe if you tried that, you'd feel differently about that. So it's not that there's no meat, it's there's no meat that we want. Stinky says, so true, mindful is adaptability is necessary. Yes. Hey, Diane. Hello, hello. How are you? How are you? Welcome in, welcome in. Yes, 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 yes. See, that says prep the soul too. Amen. Jesus. Yes, Lord. There is no better prep than you can do. Now, I don't know who in this live believes, and guess what? I don't care. But I do. And you are so right. You are so right. Keep the mind prepped by praying. You know, keep your whole coat of armor on at all times. And we really shouldn't have nothing to worry about. Okay? Because whatever is missing, my God shall supply all my needs through his riches and glory. So whatever it is I need, he shall provide. And I shouldn't have to worry about much at all. So that's the first thing we should do. And it really should be the first thing we do when we get up. It should be the one thing we do all day long. Because I'll tell you, my husband look at me sometimes, he be like, you talking to yourself? I say, I ain't talking to myself, I'm talking to Jesus, baby. So you can talk to him all day long because he always there. He ain't gonna never leave you. Now you might leave him, and he ain't gonna leave you. Hey, urban girl Kiki, how you doing? How you doing? So you ain't never got to worry about being alone, being destitute. You ain't really never got to worry about needing anything. Because whatever it is you think you need, he will provide. And it may not even be what you think you need. It may not be, it sure won't be when you want it. And I'm a testimony to that. It will not happen when you want it. You'd be like, now, good Lord, how come you couldn't have done this 2 weeks ago? You could have did it 2 weeks ago. How come? But you know what? It ain't my time. It's his time. Because if he had did it 2 weeks ago, the whole outcome would have been differently. Okay? But because I was the one in the circumstance at the time, I'm looking at it. I'm thinking to myself, why did I have to go all the way down there when you could have took care of me up here. But it wasn't my time. That's when I wanted it to happen. And it ain't gonna happen when I want it to happen because I want it to happen. It don't work that way. If it did, we all have our way. It does not work that way. It just doesn't. It doesn't. It doesn't. Yes, Tommy says, yes, don't just get what others buy, prep what you eat. That's right. I'm the person who does not just buying meat, exhausted, except for the prices. Yes, yes, yes. Let me see, let me see, let me see. I think I saw somebody come in. Hey, Cherie, I don't think I spoke to you. God is always on time. Whether we like, ain't that the truth, Cherie? Whether we like it or not, he's always on time. And then the thing about it is sometimes he will do something and we can't figure it out. We try, we try, we try. We like, Lord, why did you let this happen? Be it good or bad. We can't figure it out. But there have been times in my life that years go by and I'll be like, well, that's why so-and-so happened then. That's why God did what God did when he did it. I had no clue. Sometimes it's not for us to know. And guess what else? Sometimes, y'all got me on a whole nother subject. But guess what else? Sometimes when God does something, guess what? It ain't about you. It ain't about me. Sometimes he'll take you through something to show somebody else something. It ain't got nothing to do with you. It ain't got nothing to do with me. I'll be like, why I gotta do this? Why don't I have this? Why can't I get this? Why can't I? It ain't about me. It ain't about me at all. All right, have a wonderful dinner, Gigi. It's not about me at all. Okay? It ain't about you. He'll take you through things, and when you come out on the other side, or when something transpires, you be like, well, you just be amazed. Amazed. Yes, yes, yes. Have a wonderful dinner. I don't know if you'll make the members only meeting tonight, but if not, see you when I see you. Yes, because you had to go down that road on your own. You were not. He was there with you because you made the decision. He had to watch you go through it. There you go. There you go. That's true. Hey, pretty sunshine. What happened, Oreo? You know me. Yes. Enjoy your eats, Gigi. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Sometimes we have to go through things to bring us closer to him. He's always there. That's right, because you know what? That's another thing. If you have no test, then you have no testimony. If you do not go through anything, you don't know anything. You have to have a test in order to have a testimony. You got to go through something to understand what someone else is going through or what you need to do going forward. You can't just be here and just like you think you know everything and life's hunky-dory. And also, if you never go through anything, you don't know how to go through anything. So if you don't have a problem, then you don't know how to solve a problem. That goes back to school and math class. If they don't give you any math problems, you never know how to work a math problem. If you don't ever encounter any problems, you don't know how to come out of them. When something devastating happens, you don't know how to handle it because you ain't been through nothing. You haven't been through anything. And until you go through something, you just won't know. You just will keep wondering. You keep wondering. You see people sometimes going in circles almost. As you're watching them, and you're thinking to yourself, why don't they just do this? Or why don't they just do that? Because they haven't been through anything, so they don't know. They don't know. Sometimes you got to hit rock bottom. You got to get all the way down. You got to just about lose everything, in order to know how to climb back up and what to do. Otherwise, if you have no test, there's no testimony. So you at the end of the day, we're thankful for the things we go through. Because you don't get old and just get wise because you get old. It's a whole lot of old fools out here. You don't do that. But you got to go through something and then you got to learn from it. You can't just go through something and say, well, I don't know why I went through that and keep it moving. You got to learn. And that's what all of this is about. Trust me, we are going through what we are going through for a reason. The shelves are empty for a reason. Okay? And I don't know what that reason is. It could be a different reason for everybody. And it could be something as simple as the fact that this generation is all about greed and teaching us that stop being so darn greedy and be thankful for what you have because you may not have it tomorrow. Hey, C. Thomas. Hello, hello, hello. Welcome in. Listening while I cook. All right, that's fantastic. That is fantastic. Let's see. May God cover you and bring you through the test with peace and strength. There you go. That's right. That's right. But he's not going to send you through nothing that you can't handle. He watching. He ain't going to send you through nothing that you can't handle. Nothing. And like I said, when people go through things and it may turn out not how we want it to turn out, not how we want it to turn out, but it was there's a reasoning behind it. And we have to continue to live and we have to continue to do, and that reasoning will be brought to light. It will be brought to us. We will understand the further we go, the longer we live. Hey, Love Notes, welcome in, welcome in. Thank you so much for coming. Thank you so much for coming. Yes, if you in it, that means you can handle it. That's right. I gotta go. This has been a good. Thank you, LG. Thank you so much. Appreciate you. Thank you so much. Tommy says, Kiki, you are not in that test alone. I pray that you are covered from the top of your head to the bottom. There you go. That's right. Nobody's in it. You're not in it by yourself. Ever. Whether you believe or not, whether you think you are or not, you know. I've heard people that I have heard say, even to me, that they were atheists, meaning they don't believe in God and Jesus and Holy Spirit, none of that. They don't believe none of that, okay? But I found it very, very surprising that when they had a situation that they came upon and they came through the situation, that the first thing that they said was, thank you, Jesus. Thank you, who? What? Thank you, what? You just said you were an atheist. You don't believe in that Jesus stuff. So now why that when you've come through, the first thing out of your mouth is, thank you, Jesus. Hello? Excuse me? Say what? You know? So, nope, all of us will be in this together. Yes, I've learned to take control of my feet. It used to lead me in the wrong direction. I'm learning to control what I see and say. There you go. There you go. Or, yep, we're all in this together, experience something we've never seen before. That's right. That's right. That's right. So, you know, we are in this together. We're going to continue to prep together. That's why I started putting out a lot of the videos. You know, it's a lot of downtime as far as the garden is concerned. My garden is doing wonderful, but it's not really harvest time for me to harvest. It's just stuff out there, you know. So I thought, you know what, let me touch on some of these things. And I like talking about, like how I did the 8 foods. Yes, we've got food shortages, but what can you do? What do you need to do? What can you do? What can you store? What can you get this from? What do we need to do? I love that kind of thing. CBS says, oh, yep, okay, I read that. And Tommy says, may you be covered from the top of your head to the bottom of your feet. You're not in this alone. He is there. Talk to him. Even if you know, we pray for you, but he can heal your situation. There you go. There you go. Erica Bada said, most intellects do not believe in God, but they fear us just the same. Yes. Yes, 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 yes. There's always this thing of science versus God, science versus God. You know, how was the world created? Man created a ball and it blew up, and God created it. You know, it's all this. So I always say, believe what you want to believe, and I will believe what I want to believe. As long as you're not stopping me from believing what I want to believe, I'm good with that, because you can believe whatever you want to believe, because at the end of the day, I know where I'm going, I know where I'm headed, I know where I've been, I know who I got to cover me. So that's the way I look at that. Hey, Brampton. Hello, hello, hello. Welcome in, welcome in. G-Mom says, facts. I wanted to be an electrician, but I was blessed to become a combat nurse. See? Boom. Boom. Yes. Should out to downtime. Shout out to downtime. 2% says, yes, Seabass, I've walked towards some bad things in my past. Thankfully, my granny had me in prayer. There you go. The elderlies are always praying for us when we ain't praying for ourselves. When we can't pray for ourselves. Yes. God is science. That is what the scientists say. Yes, that's exactly what they say. How are you doing, Brampton? Thank you for coming in. So good to see you. So good to see you. Thank you for quoting that song, Oreo Mouse says. Yes, exactly, Cherie. Brampton says, straight like that, Kiki. There you go. See, best blessings, dear 2%. I'm glad your granny did. There you go. I did, and I need an Tommy says, I need an electrician, darn it. I know, right? I know, right? Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Oh, my goodness. That's funny. That is too funny. Yes, me too, says Seabass. G-Mom says military at 2%. Yes. So those are just the things that I felt I wanted to talk about today. I didn't want to necessarily talk about anyone. It's always something you can talk about, have to do with YT. So we'll always have those conversations. But sometimes it's nice to talk about something else sometimes. 2% says, don't mess with G Mama Grow. I know that's right. Brampton says, I know a good electrician. I think your electrician might be a little bit farther away from Tommy Homestead in Brampton. Yeah, just a tad bit of a distance issue right there. She might have to pay for some gas more than the cost of the electrician she needs. Yes, yes, Chef and more. That's right. That's right. Oh my goodness. Yes, yes, yes. Sweet Spot says, I'm so late. That's okay. You so late. You can watch the replay. No, I'm just kidding. No, I'm not just kidding, but I am just kidding. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. How are you doing, Sweet Spot? How are you doing? Yes. I would like to get G Mama Grows link. All right, all right, all right. Let me see, let me see, let me see. Our Tommy Bite says, I'm right. I'm in North Carolina. I know, right? I know you are. And she's in Canada. That's why I said that. Yes. Cherie says, G Mama Grows, I am laughing so hard. I just started following this female prepper, the vet, and she has me realizing I have a lot to. Oh yes. Don't forget. Thank you, Growing with Donnie. Thank you, Growing with Donnie. Yes, yes, yes. Let me see. Can I get a mod? Oreo Mouse was asking for G Mama Grows channel link. If somebody can put that in the stream for me, I would appreciate it. Yes. Hey, Ola Joe, beautiful day at the beach. I know, right? Hey, Nikki, how are you? How are you? No one is later than me. You never know. We're not out of here yet. You never know who might come in here. I looked for her. Oh, okay. Hello. Hey, Nikki girl. Yes, 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 yes. No, gas has jumped up. It has, Tommy. It has. Yes, 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 yes. Is IG right? It's IG, right? Or is it YouTube G Mama? I know she's on IG. Oh, that's true. Oreo Mouse G Mama is on IG, so you should be able to find her. And I think it's G Mama Grows over there as well. I think it's G Mama Grows over there as well. Uh-huh. I didn't get the notification this time. Even the reminder says so. You know what, Cherie? I missed Ola Joe's Beach Lives today because I didn't get the notification. I don't get the notifications. I can count on my hand how many times I get a notification. Sometimes I just check people's channel if I know. That's why I always say I come on 7 p.m. on Wednesday. So if you look up and it's 7 or a little after 7, you just come and check because we can't count on the notifications, unfortunately. Thank you, Sweet Spot. Oreo G Mama's Instagram link is in the stream. I'm still learning myself, Cherie. I bet you can show her a thing or two. Yes, 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 yes. Oh no, Cherie, I got it, but I was okay. Yes, yes, yes. And I just want to say, I'm going to let you guys get out of here because I have a 9 o'clock meeting. Channel members, check your emails. I sent the link earlier. If you are a channel member, I sent the link earlier to the 9 o'clock meeting. It is going to be a Google meeting. It's Google Meets, just like Zoom, but it's under Google. So check your emails for that link, and I hope that quite a few of you all can make it. And for the new channel members, I look to see you guys in the next meeting. I will be having those meetings once a month. This is just the first one, so it's kind of an introductory type meeting. Let me see. I gotta go up and see what they're saying. Tommy says I'm going tomorrow to fill up a few canisters because it'll probably be 4 by next week. Is yes. You know, that's one good thing. I usually go somewhere actually driving in my car, probably maybe about once a week. So once I get a full tank, that full tank almost lasts me a month. So I'm good on that. I'm good on that. Sometimes it lasts me more than that. I'm really good on that. Yes, Brampton G was thank you. Yes, hello Brampton. You've been out. They're fighting, folks. I know, right? I know, I know, I know. Brampton, oh, Cherie says at Brampton, LOL, don't be in lives arguing with people. Now, I only watch a couple of lives, so I'm bummed to be late to this, but we'll watch the replay. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Yes, get that water, people, because the water is getting contaminated fast, oil spills and all. That's true. That is true. Yes, 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 yes. So I am going to let you all go unless anyone has any questions for me or anything they'd like to say before we get out of here. Let me know. Brampton says, well, it's a panel to discuss questions and I will have an opinion on everything. Yes, 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 yes. Thank you for sharing my post the other day. For some reason, I couldn't comment on it. Yep, that's been happening too. It's good to keep a couple of jerky cans full if you can. I'm told stable helps longevity. Okay, I missed something. She says it's good to keep a couple of jerky cans full if you can. I'm told stable helps longevity. Stable helps longevity? Sweet Spot says, OMG, now the water too. Costco's and Sam's here don't have fuel, just Walmart. Yeah, none of them have it here hardly. Costco and Sam's, okay, I read that. I love jerky, yes. Y'all have a great night. Thanks, Tommy. Have a great night as well. Ola Joe says, good night, everyone. Thank you for an informative life. You are welcome. Good night, Mama Chef. You are welcome. Good night to you, Don, Jerry. Oh, okay. Okay. All right. I think she meant is last long. Yes, I got it now. I got it now. Bacon jerky. Oh, girl, don't talk about no bacon jerky. I need to make me some. I need to make me some. Yes, bacon jerky. I love bacon and everything, y'all. I'm sorry. I love my bacon. I love my bacon. Bougie Purpose says, night-night, everyone. Growing night-night hugs. Stable keeps gas okay for a long time. Okay, yes. Yes, yes, yes. Yes, good night, everyone. LOL, bacon. Yes, bacon. I was like that with jerky cans where I can get them. Good night, everyone. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. Look at Ola Joe licking her tongue out. Delicious, delicious. Yes. Okay, guys. So everyone be blessed until we meet again. And remember, anywhere you can sit a pot, you can grow a plant. And I'll see you on the trail. Good night.